I hate myself. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm really nervous.
Hi, I'm Chris Sargison and I'm an ambassador for Brave Futures. I'm incredibly proud of the team and all the work that they do. I'm really excited about the future and all that we can achieve together. And I'm also a survivor. This all starts at a time when I was at school. My approach to that was to black box it, to lock it away as far away as possible. Never spoke about it, never referenced it, never tried to think about it. I always knew it was there. And it was, for want of a better word, a shadow. I think that's the only way you can really kind of articulate it.
The impact that was felt for me from being sexually abused, this happened when I was a child, so it was very young. For my medical records, I believe I was around 3 years old. But the impact on me was mostly to do with social skills, confidence, a real lack of trust in men. There's so much power in just being able to talk about it. Honestly, the first time that I started talking about my abuse was the day that I really saw my abuser becomes frightened. He's scared. I mean, he's passed away now, but there was a period of time when he was very much alive and I was talking like I am now, and it terrified him.
I sometimes think I'm never going to see an abuse case as bad as it's been, and it will just, one will turn up and it's a million times worse.
It wasn't until we got into the investigation, which was a lengthy process with the police. There was a lot of work to do, and we started to talk about other names, and I remember then some of those names coming back. I then realised that some of those boys hadn't survived.
I set it up in the beginning because although there was already some work in the field, it wasn't individual for the child. The child had to fit into the system. I wanted a place where we actually looked at each child's unique individual needs.
There's an element of feeling really proud that those children have been brave enough to be able to come forward into a space that's absolutely purpose-built and with practitioners that are so unbelievably skilled and so patient to do it. It's brilliant.
When you look at the person in front of you, they want to do childlike things. So horrible things have happened to them, but they're children. And they don't want to be defined as a young person that's been sexually abused. They want to be, I'm a kid, I like to do kiddie things. And that's kind of what keeps me driven by what I'm doing.
So many adults have been disclosing, which has brought it into the forefront of people's minds and shown children that, they're okay, they've disclosed. It's what happened to me wasn't just me, it's happened to other people.
Every time you communicate and you talk about it and you reach out, the more powerful you become as a person. You take that back. That's your power. They never should have had it in the first place.
I really dial into the name, the Brave Future, because the bravery part of it is really critical. If you're going to support a charity like this, there's an element of bravery too, particularly in the sort of world of sort of corporate sponsorship, which is essential in today's world to help charities survive and reach the revenues that they need to.
When you see them leave and that goodbye session, that is such a warm feeling inside for both of us. It's emotional. You often will give them a hug. There can be tears, but they're happy tears. You've empowered them. So they're leaving here, ready for the world.
I am so lucky to have had the opportunity to do this. I still see some of the girls that we work with, and it is wonderful, absolutely wonderful, to see a child that was just about to kill themselves now in a happy, solid relationship. That's a miracle, and that's wonderful, and that's what I want for them all.
I'm so happy that I came here. Now I finally feel believed.